Logansport, where they help great people like you every day. Deb Applegate specializes in credit issues, first-time buyers, prior bankruptcies, and repossessions. Call Deb today for help with your auto ownership goals and protection on your purchase. Drive Now Auto Sales in Logansport, backed by the Mike Anderson Auto Group.
Emmaus's Food Pantry at 19 West Richardville Street, Logansport, is open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for drive-through service only. If you need food for yourself and your family, please know that you are not alone, and we are here to help. Please call us on 574-725-2058 if you would like to know more about our food pantry programs and services. God bless you all.
Fox News, I'm Kathleen Maloney. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says President Biden is firmly against negotiations over raising the U.S. debt ceiling.
It is important for the world to see and to know that the United States remains a reliable and powerful economic influence in the world.
The president will meet with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy tomorrow about the debt ceiling. A freshman congressman is stepping back from some assignments.
With ongoing attention surrounding personal and campaign finance investigations, New York Republican George Santos says he is asking to be temporarily recused from committee assignments.
Fox's Jared Halpern. George Santos was appointed to 2 House committees. He's resisting demands for his resignation. America is listening to Fox News.
Weather for the Diamond Marketplace.
For tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows at 10, wind chill values as low as -5. For Wednesday, mostly sunny, high around 27. Mostly sunny skies for Thursday, we'll have highs around 36. Much colder for Friday, mostly sunny, highs around 22. And for Saturday in the long range, partly sunny, the high near 34. Get the extended AccuWeather forecast and local radar picture online at indianasbestradio.com. Stay tuned to this Iron Horse broadcasting station.
Now for the community calendar, a public service produced from our website, indianasbestradio.com.
If you have an event that you would like on the community calendar, head to indianasbestradio.com at least 2 weeks in advance or drop it by our studio at 425 2nd Street in Logansport. United Way of Cass County is presenting Pins for Kids Saturday, March 4th at Myers Sport Bowl. Time slots are from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Register by February 3rd for a free t-shirt. Call the United Way of Cass County for more at 574-753-3533. All proceeds will benefit Reading Railroad. The Cass County Humane Society Pets R Us is hosting Cupid Canines and Cats on February 14th at the Logansport Golf Club. For tickets and more info, visit cchspetsrus.com.
The community calendar is a free service for eligible organizations. For details, visit indianasbestradio.com.
With WSAL.
This is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of people too. People who smile at you, and each time I roam, Chicago is calling me home. Chicago is why I just grin like a clown. It's my kind of town. Town, Chicago is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of razzmatazz, it has all that jazz, and each time I leave, Chicago is tugging my sleeve. Chicago is the Wrigley Building. Chicago is the Union Stockyards. Chicago is one town that won't let you down. It's my kind of
Baby boomers know the music we play very well, so relax and enjoy. We're WSAL.
Sometimes late when things are real and people share the gift of gab between themselves. Some are quick to take the bait and catch the perfect prize that waits among the shelves. But Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Total glass stained bright color, image going down, 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 down. So sad green like a oh, I never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke glass stained bright color, image going down, 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 down. So such green like color. No, I never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me. Ooh.
Gosh, these songs are great. I challenge you to find a better collection of songs.
A station you can relax with. WSAL.
I don't know
You're the music that I play, and you take my breath away.
Welcome to this special sports presentation on AM 1230 and FM 94.9. WSAL Logansport, the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament, the 4A Sectional 7 at Lafayette Jeff, featuring the Logansport Lady Berries. This broadcast is brought to you by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logansport Savings Bank, Pizza and Sandwich Shop, and the Cass County Family YMCA. This broadcast starts with the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. Let's take you to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe Stetz and Dave Packard.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, as Alan James mentioned, to Lafayette Jeff High School, 4A Sectional 7, Dave Packard. We thought we were done with the Lady Bears when we saw them early in the regular season. Lo and behold, they said, hey, you guys want to do some Lady Bears sectional basketball? Well, of course.
Yeah, General Manager owner Alan James let us know that, hey, we're covering the girls sectional all across the county, and we couldn't be more excited to be here. You know, it's kind of weird not being here on a Friday or Saturday night, to be here on a Tuesday early in the week. But we just saw quite a game to open up this kind of doubleheader. And we're looking forward to some Logansport action here in about 12 minutes.
Yep, the Kokomo Lady Wildcats and the McCutcheon Lady Mavericks did battle in game number 1, and McCutcheon falls to Kokomo. Kokomo outscored McCutcheon 18-8 in the second half and pulled away for a 31-22 victory in a spirited game. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of cheering from both fan bases, and we were right in the midst of both of them.
You really have nice things to say. You like to sugarcoat that because, yeah, the fans were really, really into the game, if you catch our drift. And, Kokomo, it looked like it was a pretty close match there down to the end, but Kokomo pulled away late and was able to secure that victory. And they played really well there at the end of that game.
And there's always something special about that, the very first night of the sectional, Dave. All 6 teams, everyone's got a chance. You got 4 different teams here, 4 different fan bases. You got the other 2 teams here to scout a little bit as well. To me, there's nothing better than the very first night of the sectional.
And it's very cool, Joe. I'm kind of a rookie when it comes to these kind of playoff action type of atmospheres here for high school basketball, but I can't even imagine what you've seen over the years.
So it is the Logansport Lady Berries, 12-9 on the season. They were 7-2 in the North Central Conference. They're taking on the Marion Lady Giants. And it's been a tough season for Marion, to say the least. They've 1-21. They've lost 14 straight games. They finished 1-8 in the North Central Conference. These 2 teams met January the 14th at Marion. The Logansport Lady Berries, an easy 60-27 victory. But as you well know, Dave, anything can happen. The Lady Berries take this Marion team for granted. They could have a long bus ride home.
Yeah, I mean, in basketball, sometimes the basketball doesn't go in the hoop, and you can't help it. But you just try to kind of get over that hump. So, yeah, on paper, you talked about it, Joe, that 14-loss streak for Marion. They're 10th and last in the conference, I believe. And, while Logansport, even though they're 12-9, 7-2 in the conference, that's 3rd, I think, in the NCC. They did lose their last game to Twin Lakes, 76-49. So coming off a tough win, and you got to wonder how they'll rebound from that. But I mean, we think we got a W here, but we don't want to count those chickens.
Well, I think Coach Kiesling, the fact that this is such a senior-dominated team, I think he might be selling his squad on, hey, listen, ladies, you don't want this to be your last game of your high school career, so let's leave it all out on the court. And I expect a solid effort from the Lady Bears, knowing that it's one and done for this incredible senior class that Coach Kiesling has.
Yeah, I'd like to say that they're pretty excited. I mean, as you go down the roster, there's just baller after baller, starting with Gabby Ritchie, but then you go down, Lydia Goads, a super junior, and, of course, Kay Money out there. We've got Chloe Crook, and Ryan Wiley has really come on, I think, in her senior year.
She's really played well.
It must be because she took my class as a freshman that now as a senior she's really shining. But I kind of made eye contact with Ryan on the way in, and you can just tell they're excited. They got their game face on. We saw them with Brian Strong down there on the court, and they know that people are listening. They know that we're here, and I think that they're excited to show off what they can do.
All right, there's still plenty more to come here on the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show as we will step aside for a break. This is the IHSAA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on Indiana's bestradio.com.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes. Student athletes to become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com. Sectional 7 and the Lady Berries. The Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe and Dave.
All right, Alan James, thank you very much. Back here at the Crawley Athletic Center in Lafayette, Sectional 7. In 4A girls sectional, the first game goes to Kokomo. They defeated McCutcheon 31-22. They advance to the sectional semifinal on Friday, where they will take on Harrison in game number 1 on Friday night. All Harrison did this year was go 8-0 in the conference, so they are a favorite to win this sectional on paper. But Kokomo finished 6-3 in the conference, so they won't back down at all from Harrison. And the Lady Berries hoping to advance to Friday night, where they await the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos, who got a first-round bye. And you never like to play a team on their home court in the sectional, but the Bears would love that opportunity.
Oh, no, yeah, but I think that this team is really ready, Joe, to make a good run in this tournament. I mean, we just have so many stars on our team. I feel like we've been lucky enough this year to see some double headers and watch the girls play before we broadcast those boys' games. And it's just been really fun to see because they can get hot. And when they get hot, you know, when you have Kendra Sutton, K Money down the paint, hitting shots, and you got Lydia and Gabby popping threes, Chloe Crook in there. I mean, just so many kind of weapons. And, you know, this could get ugly fast, Joe, really, frankly. But like we said, you never want to kind of count those chickens before they're hatched, and anything can happen. And we're just happy to bring it to everybody.
Oh, and as Coach Mike Shannon just sent a text to you, but remind us of what went on in the world of basketball last night. The Philadelphia 76ers had a 21-point first quarter lead to Orlando at home. They lost. Iowa State led Texas Tech by 23 with 12 minutes to go. They lost in overtime. So thank you for Coach Shannon for that friendly reminder that anything can happen, especially with the three-point line. If one of these Marion shooters gets hot, who knows? But I go back to what we talked about in the previous segment. I think with this senior class, they don't want this to be the last game of their high school careers.
Yeah, and, you know, the Berries here on the road, you know, when you're not playing at the Berry Bowl, there's a little bit of discomfort. And I was also thinking about just the Cincinnati Bengals who, you know, went into a hostile environment. You know, if you know, some of the Marion fans start to get going, then who knows what will happen. But just very excited as we kind of watch the Logansport team warm up. We don't have Marion out here yet. But the Logansport Berries are out there, and they are hitting some shots and warm-ups.
All right, still plenty more to come here on the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. We will step aside for another break. This is the IHSAA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on indianasbestradio.com.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
You Know Pizza and Sandwich Shop in downtown Logansport is honored to serve and support the Lady Berries basketball team and its fans. You Know not only has the best food in town, but is now offering family fun activities such as an escape room and a golf simulator. You Know has delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Call today for more information. 574-722-5300. Go Lady Berries.
Sectional 7 and the Lady Berries. The Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe and Dave.
Thank you once again, Alan James. Just that's Dave Packard at the Crawley Athletic Center in Lafayette Jeff High School for this 4A Sectional 7 first round action between the Logansport Lady Berries and the Marion Lady Giants. In case you're just joining us, Kokomo won game 1 here tonight. They defeated McCutcheon 31-22, so they advanced to the semifinals Friday night. They'll take on Harrison in game number 1. Lafayette Jeff awaits the winner of this game, second game on Friday night. And if the Lady Berries are victorious tonight, AM 1230, FM 94.9 WSAL, we'll have that for you as we had a Pepsi syndrome situation here, Dave, as the lights flickered a little bit, and they're still dark across the way.
I still have a little bit of shock from when the Berry Bowl bout caught on fire earlier this year when we played that new video of ours for the first time. But as the lights went out, I thought starting lineups can't be happening right now.
No.
But as I look down this kind of stat sheet, Joe, a lot of things kind of pop out. But points per game for these two teams, Gabby Ritchie leads Logan Sport with 18 points a game, and Kalia Jones is somebody we're going to need to stop on the Marion team. Their point guard is a senior, averages 19 points per game, just slightly above Gabby in the conference. I looked at some conference numbers too, and Kalia has 18.6 points a game. Gabby has 18.1. So they're kind of in that 18 range. One rounds down, one rounds up. But overall in the season, it looks like Kalia has 167 points this year, where Gabby has 362. That's 195 more points, even though the average, which is very interesting.
So the Lady Berries averaging 48 points per game, giving up 47 points per game on the season. Marion, it's been a struggle on the offensive end. 34 points per game they're scoring, and they're allowing nearly 60 points at 59.2. So that's nearly a 25-point differential with numbers that lopsided. Unfortunately for them, it's been a tough season, but they can make all that go away if they can pull off the upset here tonight.
Absolutely, and those are probably career games that I was reading off. But Gabby Ritchie just with incredible numbers. I was going through field goals made. Gabby Ritchie, Lydia Goad, Kay Money, and Ryan Wiley all in the top 16 in the conference in field goals made total. And so, I mean, there's a few players on Marion that have kind of high totals, like points per game, 19 for Kalia. Jackie Williams, I found at 9 points per game. She's not on our program. I wonder if she's been injured. Didn't get a chance to find out from the coach of Marion. But, Logan Sport's just going to have to get off to a good start tonight. That's what every basketball team needs to do. You don't want to find yourself down on the road in a sectional game.
And as you well know, the longer that the underdog can stay in the game, the more confidence they're going to get, the more they're going to believe. So, I'm with you. If the Lady Bears can get off to a good start and really put some doubt in this Marion Lady Giants team, especially based on what happened back on the 14th of January when the Lady Bears won handily at Marion.
Absolutely.
All right. That will do it for the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. We will step aside. When we return, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip of this 4A Sectional 7 game between Marion and Logansport. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on indianasbestradio.com.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The Cass County Family YMCA salutes all student athletes in the IHSAA Girls High School Basketball State Tournament. The drive to push yourself physically and mentally. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The YMCA is a fan listening to this game. Go, Lady Berries. The IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL Logansport and the 4A Sectional 7 at Lafayette Jeff, featuring the Logansport Lady Berries. The tip-off is next, and the play-by-play. Back to Lafayette Jeff High School. Here's Joe Stats and Dave Packard.
All right, Alan James, thank you very much. I'm ready to play some basketball, Dave Packard, with that bumper music that we got. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, Alan's put some great stuff together to feed us into the game. And I'll let you kind of get to starting lineups, Joe, as we kind of get going here.
So you're saying that's Alan that made that, not our chief meteorologist and engineer, Austin Falk. We get the A team. We get Austin with us tonight. Thank you, Austin, for being with us. I thought maybe that's something he snuck in there on us while the boss wasn't looking.
That's true. I mean, Mr. Weather, you may have heard Austin. He does a lot of weather for us.
Yep, so it's great to have you, Austin. So Thank you for all your great work, as always. And we actually got some sun on the drive down to Lafayette tonight. That was a nice change, so thank you, Austin.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the way over. Our last game, we were meandering through. I guess we went to Marion, and it was icy. But now we're nice in the confines of the Hoosier Heartland, which was nice and clean.
So the Logansport Lady Berries are the road team tonight, Dave Packett. They're in their road uniforms. You talked about that in the previous segment, in the pregame show. Nice looking road uniforms, red jerseys, black numbers trimmed in white. The Marion Giants are the home team in white uniforms with purple numbers and trimmed in yellow. So we've got the starting lineups, and those for the Logansport Lady Berries. 5'6" senior Gabby Ritchie, their leading scorer on the season, 18.1 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 5'6" junior Lydia Good, the other Lady Berry in double figures, averaging 10.8 points per game on the season. At center, as Dave Packard mentioned a couple times, K-Money, Kendra Sutton, 5'10" senior, 8.5 points per game on the season for the Lady Berries. Chloe Crook, 3-point specialist, 5'6" senior at 3.9 points per game. And rounding out the starting five, a 5'9" senior Ryan Wiley averages 6 points per game. As Dave mentioned, vastly improved over last year. She was a different player toward the second half of the season. And as the Lady Berries really started to play well in that second half, I think it correlates directly with the improvement of Ryan Wiley.
Absolutely, Joe. I mean, and she's wearing number 42. That's actually my age and my number, I feel like. But, yeah, it's great to see Ryan succeed this year. And we found out certainly this year in high school basketball, just one more player that can give you some good minutes just makes a world of difference on a team. And we expect this Lady Berries squad to come out firing and try to get that early lead.
The Lady Berries coached by Chris Kiesler in his second season at the helm. And again, we talked about it earlier, the regular season matchup back on January the 14th at Marion. The Logansport Lady Berries won easily, 60-27. But I guarantee you, Coach Kiesler has reminded his team that do not take this Lady Giants team for granted. You don't want your season to end tonight, and I expect that to be the case.
I tell you what, you play for revenge a lot, these especially, in high school games, things like that. So, these guys have had bulletin board material that the Lady Berries took care of them in the regular season. They'd like to repay that favor. But as I look around, Joe, Logansport traveled really well. I mean, I'd say over 50% of the people in this gymnasium are Logansport Berry fans, maybe 75.
So the Marion Lady Giants, 5'7" senior Kalia Jones, 5'9" senior Layla Boyd, 5'7" senior Samron Scott, a 5'4" junior Tori Beal, and a 5'4" junior Kamani Thomas, the starting five for the Marion Lady Giants, under the tutelage of first-year coach Kevin McKinney. The Lady Berries were in action January the 24th. They lost to the number one team in 3H Twin Lakes. 76-49 was the loss. And the Lady Giants lost to Anderson Prep Academy, also on January the 24th, 46-42. But here we are. Here we go. Just about ready to get things underway. Layla Boyd and K-Money, Kendra Sutton to jump center for the game. And it is controlled by the Lady Berries. Ryan Wiley has it for Gabby Ritchie. We'll see what the Giants employ defensively. Looks like they are the man-to-man defense. Lydia Goat is wide open. Wing jumper is short. Rebound pulled down by Layla Boyd, and she's got a wide open path to the basket. She'll take it all the way and lay it in.
Boy, she turned on the Jets, Joe. She got that rebound, ran past all the Berries, able to get that fast break.
Quickly back in the front court are the Lady Berries. Kendra Sutton, baseline jump shot a little bit too strong. A rebound goes off of Marion and controlled by Kendra Sutton. So the Lady Berries with an extra opportunity. And a good backdoor cut by Gabby Ritchie. She takes it up, no good. Offensive rebound by Ryan Wiley, no good. Battle for the defensive rebound, and Kalea Jones comes up with it for the Marion Lady Giants. So a good start for Marion.
Yeah.
They have an early 2-0 lead. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to play. It looks like the Lady Berries are in a, looks like a 1-2-2 zone defense. So Kalea Jones dribbling out near the timeline. Coach McKinney calls out the play. And Marion may force the Berries to come out and play some defense, which Corey Crook does. Extends that zone defense. Now goes off the fingertips of Beal, but she's able to come up with it. Beal gets it back in the corner. Guarded closely It goes through the hands of Clea Jones, and Lydia Goat comes up with the steal. Goat will take it up. She puts it in, and she is fouled.
Great move there by Lydia. She got ahead of the pack. It looked like the Marion was going to try to foul her, but she got the foul and the bucket.
Personal foul is on Clea Jones. Her first on the team, and the Lady Giants can ill afford to lose Clea Jones, Dave. Their leading scorer already with a foul. Goad misses the free throw, and the rebound pulled down by Layla Boyd. Boyd has it in the front court for the Giants. Tied at 2, 6.5 minutes to go here. Opening quarter. In the atmosphere, Kokomo and McCutcheon had a lot of fans, Dave, and they're long gone. This is a whole different atmosphere than what we had in that first game.
Yeah, this is a non-Lafayette game, and so everybody's at home.
Long jump shot from the corner from Marion is off the mark. No good. Kendra Sutton has the rebound for the Lady Berries. To Gabby Ritchie, and quickly into the front court comes Logansport, looking for their first lead of the night. Kendra Sutton gets it down low for Chloe Cook. Three-pointer on the way for Chloe. Off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by Samron Scott for Boyd. Boyd into the front court for Marion. Now, three-pointer on the way for Clea Jones. A little bit too strong. Long rebound. Comes into the hands of Lydia Goat. Go 2-on-1. She'll take it up. Puts it in. She is fouled. And a chance for a three-point play. And if that's Clea Jones, Dave, that is her second. And that is a huge call.
Boy, and Lydia just such a baller as she gets that ball, sprints away. One Marion player goes down, able to handle the other defenders and get that ball in the basket for a possible and-one.
And the foul is on Clea Jones. That is her second. That comes at the 5:52 mark of our first quarter. And Lydia Goad with a chance for the three-point play. She calmly hits the free throw. Lydia with all 5 Logansport points. The Lady Berries lead 5-2. And now some full court pressure being utilized by the Lady Berries. And a near steal, good hustle by Kendra Sutton to knock it out of bounds. And good hands by Coach Keeson as that deflection went right to him, but he fielded it like an old pro.
Yep.
5:47 to go, first quarter. Logansport 5, Marion 2. The Lady Giants with the basketball, but their leading scorer, Clea Jones, on the bench with 2 personal fouls. So we'll see how long the Lady Giants can survive without their leading scorer. They do have the basketball. Three-pointer on the way for Boyd, a little bit too strong. Offensive rebound off the mark, no good. Another offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound. Great work by Samron Scott on the offensive glass. Now another possession. Shot is off the mark, no good. And Lydia Goad cleans up the defensive glass for Logansport. So the Lady Berries dodged the bullet that time, Dave. Marion had several shots at point-blank range.
Yeah.
But they missed them all, and Logansport with the basketball. Gabby Ritchie has it out, top of the circle. Into the paint, left-handed shot off the mark, no good.
What a move, though. Killer crossover to the basket.
Leah Gamble has the rebound for Marion. She'll take it all the way off the high glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Marion going for the offensive rebound. We'll check and see who the official says it's on. And it is on Tori Beal, her third team foul on Marion. Now Addison Weaver, 5 foot 5 inches, senior into the lineup for Marion, replacing Kamani Thomas. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Logansport on top, 5-2. The Lady Bears with the basketball. Ryan Wiley on a good feed from Sutton, off the mark, no good. Scott has the rebound for Marion. Now to Tori Beal. And Malia Gamble will run the point guard position for Marion on this possession. Bring it to the top of the key for Weaver. And now Logansport switch to a 2-3 zone defense. Near steal by Chloe Crook. Now Layla Boyd thought about a three-point shot. Picks up her dribble. Now on the low post to Samron Scott off the glass, and she puts it in.
Boy, nice sidestep there to get the basket.
I'll tell you, this Marion team does not look like a one-win ball club in the early going, Dave. They're giving Logansport all they want. Here's Gabby Ritchie, three-pointer on the way. Nothing but net for Gabby Ritchie.
Yeah, Gabby steps over here and does a Steph Curry, and all of a sudden a 3 our way.
It's Logansport 8, Marion 4. Full court pressure. Now we're going to get a foul on Chloe Crook, I believe, for Chloe, her first team foul on the Lady Berries.
And Chloe disappointed with that foul. She knew immediately that it was a bad foul.
Yep, she was just a split second late. She was going for the steal. She just mistimed it ever so slightly, but enough to draw the whistle. Logansport 8, Marion 4 as we approach the midway point of this first quarter. Now a half-court trap being utilized by the Berries. Beal has it for Layla Boyd. Boyd in the corner. Now for Beal. For Gamble, three-pointer from the top of the key is a little bit short. Samron Scott tries to save, but she stepped on the end line in her effort to do so and was nearly collided with athletic director Brian Strong. And Brian's like, no, I wasn't worried. I had it all the way. So
that's right.
Sitting on the front row underneath the basket. Here come the Lady Berries on top, 8-4, 3:45 to go in our first quarter. Baseline jump shot for Kendra Sutton, a little bit too strong. Boyd has the rebound for Marion. Boyd now for Samron Scott. Scott passes for Addison Weaver. And Lady Berries in a 2-3 zone defense is Malia Gamble. Dribbles between the circles for the Lady Giants. For Boyd. Boyd looking for Beal in the high post. Cannot get her the basketball. Now they find Beal inside. And a good idea from Boyd. Fake the pass and drove to the basket, but drag that pivot foot. Turnover gives the ball to the Lady Berries.
Yeah, kind of a two-stepper there in the middle of that fake pass one way and drive it to the paint.
Kellen Kripe in the lineup for Logansport. First substitution for Coach Kiesling. She replaces Chloe Crook. Logansport back with the basketball. Richie strong to the glass. Off the mark, no good. Gamble has the rebound. Ahead for Tori Beal. Going to be a little bit too far for Beal. She caught it, but couldn't do anything with it. Tried to save, but saves it to Gabby Ritchie. And 5-on-4. The Berries have numbers if they hurry. Ritchie realizes it and has a wide open three-point shot. Hits another one.
Boy, Gabby looked back to see who was trailing her and then just calmly took that three-pointer. What a great shot.
Back-to-back triples for Gabby Ritchie, and Logansport extends to a 7-point lead, 11-4, 2:45 to go. First quarter. Beal for Sam and Scott. Takes a strong to the goal. Off the mark, no good. Gabby Ritchie high into the air to get that rebound for Logansport. Ahead for Lydia Goad. Goad, nice 360 spin move. Couldn't lose the defender off. Finds Ritchie. Long three from Gabby Ritchie. She knocks down another one.
She's on fire.
Talking about Steph Curry, Dave Packard, that was a good 20 feet away from 22 feet from the hole.
Hey, if you've ever been in the zone in basketball, this is what it looks like.
And I don't think she's hit the rim on any of those three-pointers. 3 straight field goals. All from three-point land for Gabby Ritchie. She has 9, and just like that, it's a 10-point Logansport lead.
Yeah, the Logansport fan base just standing up and cheering. It's a beautiful thing to see as we've pretty much filled up our section, at least the lower section of this gym, and not a lot of onlookers. In fact, I see Logansport people in the McCutcheon section as well. So
that's the Kripe family in the VIP section to our up behind us to our left. So always good to see Mr. Kripe and the Kripe family. It's unfortunate what's happened with Paley Kripe, because she's just not been able to avoid the injury. She's not been able to play much this season. So, but little sister Kellen Kripe has really emerged this season. So next man up, as they say, and it's staying in the family with Kellen filling in for Paley.
And how cool is that to be a parent of 2 kids that are on the same team? It's kind of a dream for a parent, I think.
Oh yeah,
especially a sports fan. So very cool.
So we'll see how long Coach McKinney will keep Kalia Jones on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Well, we have our answer, Dave, because she's back in, and I don't blame her. I think this is a good call. You can't let this game get out of reach. What good is her and all her fouls if the game is out of reach?
That's right. Yeah, I mean, Logansport already just went on that run via Gabby Ritchie, but one more run, and it could spell doom for the Marion Giants.
So Coach McKinney going to trust his senior to stay out of foul trouble, and there you go, Malia Gamble with a running floater in the paint. Good play call from Coach McKinney. And that ends the Logansport run. Marion back within 8, 14-6, 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Quarter number 1. Now in the lineup for the first time, Daisy Jones for the Lady Berries for Ritchie. Good crossover move that time for Ritchie. Baseline jumper was a little bit short. Rebound pulled down by Kamani Thomas, also back into the Lady Giants lineup. And Kalia Jones brings it into the front court. Gamble, 3-point shot partially blocked by Kellen Kripe, and it's saved by Ritchie. What a play defensively for the Lady Berries on the block and the save.
Yeah, that was pretty much a swat. Totally altered that shot.
So here's Kellen Kripe into the front court. Now for Daisy Jones in the corner. Now for Gabby Ritchie for Lydia Goad. 3-pointer from the corner for Goad. A little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Gamble comes up with the rebound for Marion. Good crossover dribble that time for Gamble to free herself into the front court. Now for Kalia Jones. As the Lady Berry fans call out defense. 1:20 to play, first quarter. Logansport 14, Marion 6. The Lady Giants with the basketball. Layla Boyd has it in the corner. The pass is deflected. Another good play defensively by Kellen Kripe for Lydia Goad. 1-on-2. Goad will take it all the way, takes the bump. Off the glass, no good, but she does draw the foul, and a couple free throws coming. We'll check and see who the Marion foul is on. I believe it's Cameron Scott. And that is the call for Scott, her first. 4th on the team, and back to the free throw line goes Lydia Goad.
Yeah, Lydia just missed one she normally doesn't miss. She's Logansport's leading 3-point shooter, 41% for the year.
First free throw for Goad is good. She now has 6 points. Kendra Sutton into the Logansport lineup, replacing Ryan Wiley. So it's Kendra Sutton, Daisy Jones, Lydia Goad, Gabby Ritchie, and Kellen Kripe, the 5 on the floor for Logansport. They're up 15-6 with 1:06 to play. First quarter, Goad knocks down both free throws. Good start Matt Forgoed with 7 points.
And I love Lydia's toughness. I mean, every time she gets the ball, she's like a sprinter running out of there and protecting the ball, and way to knock down that after getting fouled on the layup.
Now 2-2-1, three-quarter court press being utilized by the Lady Berries. But Marion breaks it nicely. Beal brings it into the front court for Boyd. Long three-pointer on the way for Boyd. Misses everything. Gabby Ritchie has the rebound, and quickly Gabby looks to push into the front court for Logansport. For Kellen Kripe, three-pointer on the way for Kripe, and she hits it.
Boy, and when you get a pass from your kind of leading scorer leader, it feels good, and what a great shot.
And a great pass hit right in the shooting pocket. That was catch and release that time for Kellen Kripe. She's on the scoreboard with her first field goal, a triple. And Logansport extends to a 13-point lead, 19-6, with 28 seconds to play in our first quarter. Now, jump shot along the baseline, a little bit too strong for Kamani Thomas. And Kendra Sutton has the rebound for Logansport, and she is fouled. We'll check and see who the Marion foul is on. It is on Layla Boyd, her first. Already 5 team fouls on Marion. Chloe Crook back into the Logansport lineup, replacing Lydia Goetz. So Coach Kiesling doing a nice job rotating, keeping fresh bodies out there to try and keep the pressure on this Marion Ball Club.
And also just to get them experience in sectional play, get them ready for future games if we can get this win.
Yep. Ritchie for Daisy Jones. For Kellen Kripe, another three-pointer on the way for Kripe. A little short this time. Gabby Ritchie offensive rebound, 12-footer. A little bit too strong. Rebound goes off Kendra Sutton's hands out of bounds. Marion will get it back. Time for one final shot with 5.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Kellen almost made that one.
She sure did.
Barely short.
Now the Lady Bears was in full court pressure to make it difficult for Marion. The pass is deflected by Kendra Sutton.
Here it goes.
Shot is up. It is after the buzzer. It was good, but just after the buzzer, and that will do it for quarter number one. After one, it is Logansport 19, Marion at 6. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on Indiana'sBestRadio.com.
The Cass County Family YMCA salutes all student athletes in the IHSAA Girls High School Basketball State Tournament. The drive to push yourself physically and mentally. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The YMCA is a fan listening to this game. Go, Lady Berries.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The Logansport Lady Berries playing in the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL Logansport. Back to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe and Dave.
All right, Alan James, thank you very much. One quarter in the books. We were just underway quarter number 2. Logansport 19, Marion 6. The Marion Giants do have the basketball to start our first quarter. Scott now for Kalia Jones. Jones double teamed. And that pass is stolen. Another good defensive play by Kellen Kripe for Ritchie. Ahead for Kellen Kripe. She'll take it all the way up. No good. Ryan Wiley with the offensive rebound, and she puts it in with the left hand.
Beautiful.
Great start by this Logansport Lady Berries team here in the second quarter. Now Gabby Ritchie with a near steal. This full court pressure is really making life difficult for the Marion Lady Giants. Kalia Jones brings it across the timeline. Now for Scott. Scott gets it in the low post for Jones. Jones really has not gotten into the flow of this game, Dave, but those 2 quick fouls got her out of a rhythm. Hopefully Coach McKinney can get her back on track for this Lady Giant Ball Club.
Yeah, and those were just such bad fouls, Joe.
Yep. Kalia Jones running one-hander off the mark, no good. Kendra Sutton has the rebound. Give it up now to Gabby Ritchie. Quickly head now for Kellen Kripe. For Ryan Wiley, baseline jumper for Wiley. Is off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. Kendra Sutton over the back. And it's going to be a foul on K Money. Her first, team foul number 2. And she saw the ball just sitting there, Dave, said, I can get this. And she did, but unfortunately she went over the back to commit the foul.
I'll tell you what, that's a Ryan Wiley shot, too. We've seen her hit that baseline jumper from outside the paint before.
It just fell off. And Marion gets the ball back, down 21-6, 6:45 to go.
Ooh, there it is.
Quarter, we got a steal by Chloe Crook for Kellen Kripe. She lays it up and lays it in.
Beautiful. And the Berries firing on all cylinders, feeling good tonight.
Great unselfish play that time for Chloe Crook. She could have easily made the layup herself, but saw an open teammate and gave it up to Kellen Kripe, who has 5 points off the bench for the Lady Berries. And now a turnover Kind of an unforced turnover that time as Kamani Thomas was not guarded on the far side, Dave, but just lost her dribble and went out of bounds. And Logansport gets it back. It's Liddy go back in, replacing Gabby Ritchie. And again, Coach Keaton giving everyone an opportunity to get some playing time here in this first half. The Lady Berries 23, the Lady Giants 6. Logansport with the basketball. Kendra Sutton tries to dribble into the paint, but she is cut off. And now she loses her balance and goes out of bounds. Pretty good defense that time from Aubrey Rodel. 5'6" freshman. Stood her ground. And unfortunately for the Lady Berries, Kendra lost her balance as we had a boom mic situation, as the PA announcer set his mic down on the table, and the whole arena heard it.
That's right.
23-6, Logansport on top. Now we get another great play by Kellen Kripe. This time, though, deflected goes out of bounds. But Kellen Kripe, not only 5 points offensively, Dave, she has been very active on the defensive end of the court for Logansport here so far.
Yeah, taking the super sophomore name off of Lydia Goad, who was that last year, but playing just excellent ball tonight.
So Kalia Jones has the basketball for Marion, picks up her dribble, pass another defensive play, this time for Kripe, steal, but the pass ahead for Chloe Crook, a little too far for her, and stolen back by Marion. Kamani Thomas to Kalia Jones. Now for Rodel. Rodel on the baseline, dribbles through a double team, takes a strong goal, partially blocked by Kendra Sutton. Good defense. Chloe Crook.
Ooh, nice.
Outlet pass ahead. Ryan Wiley, baseline jumper on the way, a little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Kendra Sutton comes up with it for Logansport. She loses control of the ball, but it is saved by Logansport. Kellen Kripe, now for Chloe Crook. She fakes the three-point shot, takes it into the paint, kicks it out now to Kripe. Kellen Kripe, open three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Another offensive rebound by Kendra Sutton. Turnaround jump shot. Off the mark, no good. It goes off of Marion, out of bounds. And Logansport will maintain possession, but some great work on the offensive glass by K Money on that possession, Dave.
Yeah, K Money's down there battling and so unselfish. She kicked it out the first time and almost got that put back on that second time, but she's down there in the paint beast.
Logansport 23, Marion 6. The Lady Bears with the basketball. Corner three from Lydia Coates. She knocks it down.
And, shooters keep shooting, and she's missed some that she normally hits, and now this might be the start of some rain.
Yep, her first three-pointer. She has 10 points here in the early going. Logansport extends to the largest lead of the night, 26-6. Marion brings it across the timeline. Cameron Scott for Layla Boyd. Baseline shot is a little bit short. It goes off of Logansport, out of bounds. The Marion Lady Giants will maintain possession. And the Kokomo Lady Wildcats, who were victorious in game one, are making their way back to the bus. It is a school night, Dave. They stayed as long as they could to scout what will probably be Logansport on Friday night, even though they won't be playing them. But they got a good look at Logansport, and they're ready to go Friday night against Harrison.
It's a school night for us, too.
That's right. Jump shot from Kalia Jones off the mark. Ryan Wiley has the rebound. You're not leaving, though, yet, are you? You're going to stick around, right?
Yeah, I think I'll stay at least to the end of this game.
All right, that sounds good. Chloe Crook, good pass inside to Kendra Sutton. Jump shot. Off the mark, no good. Crook tries to get the offensive rebound, goes off her fingertips, out of bounds. And Marion will get it back. Gabby Ritchie, Daisy Jones in for Logansport. Kellen Kripe and Chloe Crook to the bench. Standing ovation from some of the Logansport fans. And now we're going to get a timeout, I believe, called by Coach McKinney with 4:33 to go here in this first quarter. And Marion got off to a pretty solid start. I believe it was 5-4 at one point, Dave, but they have just struggled to put the ball in the basket. And once Logansport started to find their shooting stroke, it has turned into a one-sided affair, which we thought could happen here tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Joe. I mean, since that point, now they've even gotten on the board. They had the lead probably 6-something. That's just an amazing thing to witness. But yeah, the Berries starting to really feel it. And, it starts with Gabby Ritchie, who even when she has the assist, is just, rooting on her team and doing kind of the three-point fingers and just excited. These girls are excited to be out here. And this really, it's definitely danger time, probably past danger time for Marion here down 20, as we kind of approach the halftime. But I think Logansport needs to keep their focus. They need to keep the foot on the gas because, every sectional game is not going to be if they go on to win like this. And this is kind of a tune-up. This might be a chance for the Lady Berries to get some subs in, to also run some plays, kind of practice. So you always got to be playing your hardest.
Lydia Goad with 10, Gabby Ritchie with 9, Kellen Kripe with 5. Those are the three big guns so far tonight for the Lady Bears, who are up 26-6. Now we'll see what Marion drew up after the timeout. A near steal that time from Ryan Wiley. He goes off Lydia Goad and is saved by Marion. And just in the lineup for the first time is Paris Sharon, a 5'7" freshman, and now goes out of bounds. And Logansport gets it back on the timeout. And that's not what Coach McKinney was hoping to design off of that timeout call.
It's so eerily quiet in here, Joe. I mean, it almost feels like, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Talking. Normally it's just so loud, but I know as the sectional play goes on that the gym's going to get louder and fuller, and that's kind of a fun trajectory.
Reach-in foul on Kamani Thomas, her first, 6th on the team, so Logansport will be in the bonus on the next team foul from Marion. Substitution, Tori Beal back in for Marion. To the bench goes Kamani Thomas. Logansport 26, Marion 6. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play in our first half. Kendra Sutton has it on the far side, guarded closely by Sharon. Now for Daisy Jones. For Lydia Goad. Goad dribbles between the circles, gets a nice screen from Jones, but a good steal by Beal. And Marion with some numbers. Beal will take it all the way. It is partially blocked. Good play defensive that time. Gabby Ritchie on the deflection. Marion will maintain possession with 3:53 to go. First half. Lady Berries led 19-6 at the end of one quarter. They've outscored Marion 7-0 so far here in quarter number 2. Now Boyd gets the inbounds pass for Tori Beal. Beal looking for an open teammate, finds Boyd. Now to Kalia Jones. It's almost like a golf tournament here, Dave.
It is. It is. And you mentioned Daisy Jones earlier. She's been great all year, too.
Yes,
We'll be able to see her out there.
So Kalia Jones takes it strong to the goal. A little bit too strong. Ryan Wiley with a nice rebound. We're going to get a held ball situation. Possession arrow points toward Logansport. So the Lady Berries will get it. On the alternate possession, Cameron Scott back in for Marion, replacing freshman Paris Sharon. So Logansport has not allowed any points for Marion so far here in the second quarter, outscoring them 7-0 to take a 26-6 lead. And they have the ball trying to build on that lead. Ritchie takes it strong to the goal, and she draws the foul. Team foul number 7 on Marion, but it was in the act of shooting, so this will be a 2-shot foul for Gabby Ritchie. And unfortunately for Marion, that's the third on Kalia Jones with 3:19 to go. Coach McKinney was talking to his senior guard saying, I'm going to leave you out there, but you cannot commit any more fouls. I got to have you out there for these final 3:19 of this second quarter.
Yeah, it's been rough for Marion tonight.
Yeah, any chance they would have had, Kalia Jones was going to have a big night, and she just has not been able to get in the flow with that foul trouble. Ritchie calmly makes both free throws, and Lady Berry's getting it done at the free throw line. 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe. They extend to a 28-6 lead. Quickly back on the Lady Giants. Kalia Jones' shot is good, but the foul before the shot on Logansport. We'll check and see who the personal foul is on. It is on Daisy Jones, her first. Team foul number 3 on Logansport. And Kendra Sutton to the bench as Chloe Clark replaces her. 28-6, Logansport on top of Marion, and now we get a traveling violation on Boyd. Good defense that time from Lydia Goad to make the pass difficult for Boyd, and when she couldn't find an open teammate, she moved that pivot foot. Turnover gives it back to Logansport. Ritchie will step into a 3-point shot. A little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Goes to Lydia Goad. Goad with a good shot fake. Now to Chloe Crook. 3-pointer on the way for Chloe Crook. A little bit too strong. Ryan Wiley with the offensive rebound. Shot too strong. Cameron Scott has the rebound for Marion. Pass is deflected out of bounds by Ryan Wiley. And Marion will get it back.
Lady Bear's still playing super hard here, even with this lead, and that's what you got to do.
Absolutely. 28-6, Logansport on top. Now Gamble tries to dribble through this 2-2-1 3-quarter court press. Now to Kalia Jones. Jones will bring it across the timeline, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by Coach McKinney as they were looking at a potential 10-second backcourt violation. So that timeout comes with 2:42 to go, and Coach McKinney, he's doing everything he can to try and keep this game close, but he's up against a much more talented basketball team tonight.
Yeah, Logansport Lady Berries are kind of a buzzsaw, and you got to be careful when you go near them, or you might get cut in half. And the Berries up 28-6 as we get under 3 minutes here in this first half. And I just want to mention, Joe, as the game's about ready to kind of get started, but they're still in the huddle. I think I heard right that we're streaming this game on indianasbestradio.com, which I think is fantastic.
Yep.
You can just listen anywhere. The relatives out of state can listen. And so go to indianasbestradio.com and follow the Lady Berries all through the sectional action.
Yep, every sectional game on Indiana's Best Radio, be it here on WSAL, the Classic Hits 102.3 The River, or Hoosier Country 103.7 will be live streamed on indianasbestradio.com. Marion gets the basketball back following the timeout. Taking it strong to the goal. Good take that time from Kamani Thomas, and she draws the foul on Logansport. Foul is on Ryan Wiley, her first. 4 team fouls. So the Lady Berries, in addition to everything else they're doing well tonight, they're staying out of foul trouble. Just 4 team fouls, and nobody has more than one personal foul so far. First free throws of the night for Marion is Kamani Thomas. She misses the first. She'll get one more. And Marion cannot afford to leave any points at the charity stripe as much as they have struggled to put the ball in the basket here tonight, down 28-6. Thomas, the second free throw, also off the mark. Chloe Crook has the rebound for Logansport. And now we're going to foul in the backcourt. And Kamani Thomas, a little bit of frustration foul, Dave. She was upset that she missed those 2 free throws, trying to make a play to help her ball club. She commits a reach and foul in the backcourt. And the Berries in the bonus, 1-1 coming for Chloe Crook.
Yeah, Chloe with a nice kind of speed drive kind of going right past, and the defender just got in her way.
Front end of the 1-1 for Chloe Crook. She hits it. She'll get the bonus. So Chloe Crook on the scoreboard with her first point of the night. Logansport 29, Marion 6. Logansport has outscored the Giants 10-0 here in this second quarter. Chloe Crook calmly makes both free throws. Logansport 7 out of 8 from the free throw line unofficially. And they lead 30-6. With 2:25 to go here in quarter number 2.
You mentioned Chloe Crook, great three-point shooter, even 26%.
Yep.
But we have Gabby Ritchie at 33%, Lydia Goda at 41%. So really good three-point shooting team, these Lady Berries.
Gamble, a long 2-point shot off the mark. Good rebound by Daisy Jones for Gabby Ritchie. Ahead for Chloe Crook, but nice job by Clea Jones anticipating that pass with the steal. Good play by Jones, who's staying aggressive with those 3 personal fouls. Coach McKinney trusting the senior to avoid picking up that 4th foul before we get to halftime. Jones tries dribbling the paint. She's cut off nicely by Chloe Crook. Now bounce pass for Gamble. Gamble will back up toward midcourt. Trying to make a play for her squad. Clea Jones fakes the 3-point shot. As Chloe Crook is all over her. Now Thomas shot from the baseline off the mark, no good. Ryan Wiley has the rebound for Logansport to Lydia Goad, and Lydia will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bears, looking to build on a 30-6 lead. Crook, an open 3-pointer on the way. Off the heel, no good. Bat off the rebound right in the hands of Gabby Ritchie.
Wow.
And she is fouled, and more free throws coming for Logansport. And we'll check and see who the Marion foul is on. Foul is on Cameron Scott, her second. So in addition to everything else that's going wrong for Marion, there's some foul trouble starting to mount. Jones with 3, Scott with 2, Thomas with 2, and Gabby Ritchie to shoot 2 free throws for the Lady Bears. She hits the first. She'll get one more. Kellen Kripe back in the Logansport lineup, replacing Ryan Wiley. And Paris Sharon into the lineup, replacing Cameron Scott.
Look at those shoes.
Taking her out with 2 personal fouls. Which ones?
The ones that just came in the ball game.
Oh, yeah, those are like the little turquoise. Those are nice.
Yeah, turquoise, lime green. Those are pretty wild.
Ritchie misses the second free throw, and the rebound goes off of a Lady Berry out of bounds. Marion will get it with 1:15, looking for their first points of this quarter, down 31-6 with 1:10 to play in our first half. We invite you to stay tuned for the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine halftime show. Coincidentally, coming at halftime, as we're down to a minute to play here in our second quarter. Marion maybe try to hold for the final shot. Now Coach McKinney calls out a play. We'll see what he draws up for the Lady Giants. Gamble picks up a dribble. Now for Thomas. Thomas, long 18-foot shot off the high glass, no good. Daisy Jones doing the job on the defensive glass for the Lady Bears. Comes up with another rebound for Logansport. Now for Gabby Ritchie. Ritchie will bring it across the timeline. On the high post for Daisy Jones for Lydia Goad. Goad has the ball knocked out of her hands by Layla Boyd. Logansport will keep it with 31.1 seconds to play in our first half. Logansport with a comfortable 31-6 lead as they have played well. After Marion gave them a battle for a few minutes, but they have just really struggled to score, and Logansport has executed at both ends of the court to build this big 31-6 lead down to 18 seconds to play now in our first half. Lady Bears giving every indication they're going to try and hold for the final shot of this first half. We're down to 10 seconds to go. Liddy Goad looks up at the scoreboard, and now the Lady Berries go to action with 6 seconds to go. Chloe Cook, three-pointer from the wing. A little bit too strong. Liddy Goad high in the air to get the rebound, but goes through her fingertips. And that will do it for our first half. The halftime score, it is Logansport 31, Marion 6. We'll step aside for break as we are getting ready for the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine halftime show. This is the IHSAA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
You Know Pizza and Sandwich Shop in downtown Logansport is honored to serve and support the Lady Berries basketball team and its fans. You Know not only has the best food in town, but is now offering family fun activities such as an escape room and a golf simulator. You Know has delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Call today for more information, 574-722-5300. Go Lady Berries!
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes. Student athletes to become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament and the 4A Sectional 7 at Lafayette Jeff. You're listening to AM 1230 and FM 94.9. WSAL Logansport. It's time for the halftime show. We go back to Lafayette Jeff High School. Here's Joe Stacks and Dave Packard.
All right, thank you very much, Alan James. Welcome back to the Crawley Athletic Center in Lafayette Jeff, 4A Sectional 7. It was Logansport early, Logansport late, Logansport in between. They lead 31-6 at halftime. And we have an update, Dave Packard, from the 2A Sectional 36 at Lewis Cass. On a shot at the buzzer, Pioneer 58, Wabash 57. So congratulations to Coach Crook and the Lady Panthers as they survive a major scare against a good Wabash team. Survive and advance is the name of the game this time of the year, sir.
And I don't think we're going to see a last-second shot here, Joe, but that's awesome. That would have been great to see. It's hard to tell.
We might see a last-second shot. It may not matter in the terms of the win or the loss, but I get what you're saying. As you've had a chance to crunch the numbers, are the stats as one-sided as the score would indicate? Logansport on top 31-6.
Absolutely. Logansport went on a 17-0 run after Marion got up. And so as I'm looking at the stat sheet here, I see, Logansport from the three-point line, 5 for 14, which they normally shoot much better than that. But 5 of 14 where Marion was 0 for 7. So they don't have any three-pointers on the board. They don't have any free throws on the board. Logansport able to make 8 of 10 free throws. That was big for them in the first half. Overall, for 2-point field goals, I mean, Logansport was 4 of 19 and Marion 3 of 17. So, not pretty similar there. But 9 points off of turnovers for Logansport, with Marion has 0 points off of turnovers. So Logansport doing a little bit of everything. Certainly, we could see the confidence in that first half.
Yep, no question about it. All right, we will step aside for a break. Still plenty more to come here on the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine halftime show. Again, our halftime score: Logansport 31, Marion 6. This is the IHSAA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
The Cass County Family YMCA salutes all student athletes in the IHSAA Girls High School Basketball State Tournament. The drive to push yourself physically and mentally. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The YMCA is a fan listening to this game. Go Lady Berries.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The Logansport Lady Berries on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL. The halftime show continues. Back to Lafayette Jeff High School. Here's Joe and Dave.
Thank you very much, Alan James. And Dave, what kind of music would you say that was on as the bumper music bringing us back?
I'm not
old,
quite sure.
I'm old and musty, so that's a little bit after my time. I was hoping maybe you could fill me in.
Well, I got to admit, I was kind of looking at my stat sheet, and I saw you over there air guitar, and so I kind of was blinded by your air guitar. I'm not sure I listened hard enough to that instrumental. I'll have to make sure I do that in the future.
Well, we're in a good mood, and you look up at the scoreboard, Dave, and that's why Logansport has really played well. We had a feeling if they played to their abilities, we could have a score like this. They may have exceeded what we thought they were going to play in that first half, 31-6. They got it done at both ends of the court.
Yeah, either that or Dennis Green they are who we thought they were because, Logansport has a great girls team this year. They have a great contingent of fans that have traveled on this Tuesday. Surely if they make it to Friday, make it to Saturday, we'll even increase those numbers. But the Lady Berries, I mean, you can say everything about them. They're smart. They're tough. They got a ton of weapons. As I go down the roster, there's just so many contributors that we've seen over the course of the season. Little things, screens. I think they have a very clean offense and defense, and they just know how to play, and they play as a family. You can see the girls really love each other, and it translates on the court. They're a confident bunch, and just really great to see them. And I think one of the plays of the game, I don't know if you have a play that you enjoyed there in that first half, but Gabby Ritchie gets the ball, has to go the whole length of the court, but goes 3/4 of the court and kind of goes behind the back, kicks it over to Kellen Kripe for three. And then after Kellen knocks down that three, they just look at each other and Gabby Ritchie gives her a little kind of 3 fingers to the head kind of 3-point symbol. And you could just tell the joy that they have playing this game when they play it well.
All right, still plenty more to come here on the Logansport Memorial Sports Medicine Halftime Show. Logansport up 31-6 at the half. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
Pizza and Sandwich Shop in downtown Logansport is honored to serve and support the Lady Berries basketball team and its fans. Not only has the best food in town, but is now offering family fun activities such as an escape room and a golf simulator. Has delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Call today for more information. 574-722-5300. Go Lady Berries.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The Logansport Lady Berries on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL. The halftime show continues. Back to Lafayette Jeff High School. Here's Joe and Dave.
Thank you very much, Alan James. The Marion Giants down 31-6, and they are still in the locker room. Coach McKinney taking all 10 minutes to try and inspire his troops to try and somehow mount a comeback against this very good Logansport basketball team.
Yeah, well, I tell you, their best player is Kalia Jones, even though she got in foul trouble, wasn't able to do a whole lot in that first half. She usually averages 19 points a game. They only have 6 points total right now. But so I'm sure that being a senior that he's really saying, let's go out there and play for Kalia, who may be playing her last high school basketball game tonight.
Could be. All right, that will do it for the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show. Once again, our halftime score. Logansport 31, Marion 6. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes. Student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
That concludes the halftime show for Lady Berries basketball in the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament. The second half is about to begin. Lady Berries Girls Basketball on AM 1230 and FM 94.9. WSAL Logansport. We take you back to Lafayette Jeff High School. Here's Joe Stetz and Dave Packard.
All right, Alan James, thank you much. The Marion Lady Giants just now returning from the dressing room as they did not have any chance to warm up. Coach McKinney used all 10 minutes to try and inspire his troops. They did not score in that second quarter, outscored 12-0. Logansport jumped out to a 19-6 lead after one, so it's 31-6 here at the half. Gabby Ritchie with 12 points. Lydia Goad has 10. Kellen Kripe with 5. Chloe Crook, Ryan Riley each with 2. For Marion, 3 different players each with 2 points. Kalia Jones, Malia Gamble, and Samron Scott with 2 points apiece. Good news for Marion, though, they do get the ball to start our second half as the starting lineups for both squads start quarter number 3. We'll see if Marion can try and make a run to get back in this game somehow, down 31-6. Scoring has been at a premium for the Lady Giants tonight. Jones from Thomas. Back to Jones. Logansport in a 2-3 zone defense. They're trying to find Beal in the high post. She sets a screen. Now Beal loses control of the basketball, and Chloe Crook comes up with a loose ball.
That zone worked perfect.
Sure did. And now the steals. Lydia Goad comes up with it. And we're going to get a foul on Samron Scott. And I'm sure Coach McKinney loves the aggressiveness, but not the judgment, because that's the third now on Samron Scott, and she's going to have to come out of the lineup. As freshman Paris Sharon back in with Dave Packard's favorite shoes, says those are nice, kind of like the mystery machine, a little bit of Scooby-Doo colors with the blue
right.
and the green and the multicolors. Those are sharp.
Nice call, an old reference before me.
Logansport with the basketball, up 31-6. Marion 2-3 zone defense. Chloe Crook has it between the circles for Gabby Ritchie. Long three-pointer on the way for Ritchie is short. Nice rebound that time from Layla Boyd for Marion. For Thomas, 360 spin move from Thomas. She was wide open, passes on the shot, gives it to Kalia Jones, three-pointer no good. Thomas, the offensive rebound for Sharon. Back to Kalia Jones. Jones with a ball fake, little teardrop, and she gets the kind roll.
And Kalia's just been looking for something to go in. She is a dynamic player, but one of the only ones that kind of Marion has as a standout.
That's her second field goal. Now quickly back on the Lady Bears. Kendra Sutton with a great feed from Lydia Goad and a layup.
And K-Money automatic down on the post.
And what a find that time from Lydia Goad. Kendra Sutton's first field goal. Logansport back up by 25, 33-8, 6:35 to play in our first half. Thomas has it now for Kalia Jones, who asked for a high ball screen from Tori Beal. Now Beal comes out and gets the basketball between the circles, and Jones flashes to the high post. Thomas can't find her. Now to Beal. They're looking for Jones in the high post. Cannot get the pass to her. So Thomas takes it into the paint, kicks it out now to Layla Boyd. Boyd picks up a dribble for Jones. As there's nothing on the interior offensively for Marion on this possession. Logansport's zone defense keeping them outside. Boyd has the ball knocked away by Lydia Goad into the hands of Chloe Crook. Crook dribbles it into the front court. Now kicks it to Gabby Ritchie. Three-pointer from the corner for Gabby Ritchie. She's a little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound goes off of Marion. And the Lady Bears will maintain possession.
Boy, Marion dodged 2 bullets as Gabby Ritchie wide open in that corner twice in a short period of time.
Lydia Goad inbounding now to Ryan Wiley. Baseline jumper on the way for Wiley. A little bit too strong. Beal has the rebound for Marion. For Kalia Jones. And Jones brings it into the front court. Now to Beal. Logansport 33. Marion 8. 5:35 to go. Quarter number 3. The winner of this game will take on Lafayette Jeff in game number 2 Friday night from this sectional. Now Beal lost her balance but maintained possession of the basketball. Now Jones will step into a long three-point shot. Off the mark, no good. Kendra Sutton has the rebound for Gabby Ritchie. The Lady Berries with numbers. Ritchie trying to find an open teammate, but a nice job defensively that time from Martin So Logansport will have to execute in the half court. Now pull-up jump shot from Lydia Goad off the heel, no good. Thomas has the rebound. It's deflected away by Logansport. Lady Bears get it on the turnover. Kendra Sutton takes it strong to the goal. Kicks it out now to Lydia Goad. Wide open three on the way for Goad, and she knocks it down.
And she can thank Ryan Wiley, who was able to tap it back when Marion got control of the ball and get it back to the Berries.
Goad with her second from downtown. She has 13. Logansport extends to a 36-8 lead with 4:50 to play in our third quarter. So we could have an exciting Friday night here at Lafayette Jeff. We already know one semifinal, Kokomo and Harrison. Now Jones takes it strong to the goal. Shot off the mark, no good. Kendra Sutton has the rebound for Logansport. And Lafayette Jeff awaits the winner of this game. And barring a miracle comeback by Marion, it'll be Logansport and Lafayette Jeff on Friday. Now Lydia Goad, three-pointer is short. Gabby Ritchie, though, gets the long rebound, takes it to the goal. Off the mark, no good. Beal has the rebound for Marion, for Kalia Jones. 2-on-2 are the Giants. Jones takes it all the way. And she draws the foul on Lydia Goad for Goad, her first. I believe that is the second team foul in Logansport of the half. And 2 free throws coming for Kalia Jones. Beg your pardon, that is the first team foul on Logansport. And Kalia Jones, 5'7" senior, to shoot 2 free throws for the Giants, looking for their first made free throw of the night. And they still haven't got it. They've not had a lot of opportunities, but they've missed all of them so far, 0 for 3. Daisy Jones, Kellen Kripe in for the Lady Berries.
And I don't think they miss a beat. I mean, these two ladies coming in are fantastic as well.
Chloe Crook and Kendra Sutton to the bench for Logansport. 36-8, the Lady Berries on top. Jones' second free throw, she calmly makes it. She has 5 points for Marion. Their first made free throw of the night. Unofficially, I have them at 1 out of 4. Lady Bears up 36-9. Now some full court pressure by Marion. Right. Now for Lydia Goad in the corner. Finds Daisy Jones. Takes it strong to the goal. Off the mark. No good. Kalia Jones has the rebound for Marion. Coach McKinney says push. They've got numbers. 2-on-1. Jones takes it to the goal. Off the high glass. No good. Draws the foul. And more free throws coming for Kalia Jones. Looks like the same play as before, Dave. Lydia Goad fouling Jones on a take to the goal.
Yeah, we've had a few Groundhog Day style things ahead of February 2nd.
Yep. I beg your pardon. That's on Kellen Kripe. That is her first, second on the team. And Kalia Jones to shoot a pair of free throws for Marion. Off the mark, no good. She'll get one more. Malia Gamble, Samlin Scott in for Marion. To the bench goes Layla Boyd and Paris Sharon. One more free throw coming for Kalia Jones.
She just hasn't been able to get into rhythm yet.
No, she hasn't. Second free throw, nothing but net for Jones. Logansport 36, Marion 10. 4 minutes to play in our third quarter. Lady Bears attacking this full court pressure. Lydia Goad for Kellen Kripe. Now for Daisy Jones down low. Jones looks for Kripe. They get it back to Jones for Gabby Ritchie. Ritchie, good bounce pass to Ryan Wiley, who lays it up. Off the mark, no good. Everything but the finish that time from Ryan on a great fight from Gabby Ritchie. Kalia Jones offensive rebound quickly, or defensive rebound quickly back into the front court, and she gets a kind roll off the rim. And another field goal for Jones, who's heating up with 6 points here in the quarter. 36-12, Logansport on top. Wiley shot no good. Offensive rebound and a putback by Daisy Jones, and she draws the foul.
She's just so tough down there when she's not setting screens, able to get that ball. And that just talks to the Lady Berries' ability to crash that offensive board. It seems like every time they'll get an open shot, if they do miss it, a lot of times they'll get that rebound, be able to get the putback.
And the foul on Samlin Scott, that is her fourth. And that's why that third foul was so critical earlier in the half, and now she's in serious foul trouble with 4. But down 38-12 with 3 minutes to go. Coach McKinney almost has to keep her out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to leave it all on the table. Foul out,
Jones completes the three-point play. Logansport 10 out of 12 from the free throw line. They lead 39-12 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play. Quarter number 3, 2-3 zone defense by the Lady Berries. And Tori Beal comes out top of the key as Jones flashes to the high post. Thomas takes it strong to the goal. We're going to reach and foul on Logansport. Maybe Ryan Wiley or Lydia Goad. They were in the neighborhood. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be on Lydia Goad. Her second. Third on the team. And now Harrison Good into the lineup for the first time tonight for Logansport. And Coach Keeson taking the opportunity with those 2 fouls on Lydia to give her a rest with 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. And Logansport comfortably ahead 39-12. Sharon back in for Samron Scott for Marion. Now Gamble gets it on the inbounds pass for the Lady Giants. For Tori Beal. Beal trying to find somebody open in that 2-3 zone defense. Kalia Jones in the high post. Knocked away by another good defensive play by Kellen Kripe. to Harrison Good. Bounce pass for Kripe. Good hustle defensively that time from Kamani Thomas for Marion, knocking it out of bounds. Logansport will maintain possession. Up 39-12 with 2:47 to play. Third quarter. Kripe to inbounds for Gabby Ritchie, and she takes it strong to the goal, draws the foul, and free throws coming for Gabby Ritchie. We'll check and see who the foul is on for Marion. And it is on Kalia Jones, so now they have 2 starters with 4 personal fouls. Coach McKinney has no choice but to take her out with so much time left here in the third quarter as Ritchie calmly hits the first free throw. Gabby now with 13 points. Addison Weaver in for Kalia Jones. I would expect that she'll spend the rest of the third quarter on the bench with those 4 personal fouls. And Coach McKinney hoping that his Giants can stay within striking distance. Without their stars, Gabby Ritchie calmly makes both free throws. She now has 14 points. Logansport extends to a 41-12 lead, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play. In our third quarter, Tori Beal dribbles between the circles for Addison Weaver. Weaver thought about a 3-point shot. Now skip pass for Gamble. Gamble tries to penetrate on Good, but good footwork that time from Harrison Good to stay right with her, so they'll have to kick it back to Tori Beal. As Marion in no hurry. Just want to make sure they get a good shot on this possession, especially with their 2 other starters on the bench with 4 personal fouls. And Thomas tries to dribble into the paint for Sharon. Knocked away. Nice play defensive that time from Daisy Jones for Gabby Ritchie. Ahead for Good. Good with a nice pump fake. She lays it up and lays it in.
Good job not dragging that pivot
Absolutely.
footage to put that in.
Good find from Gabby Ritchie. Good finish from Harrison Good. 43-12. Logansport on top. And now Rylan Spradley to the scorer's table for Logansport. She'll check in at the next dead ball. And now Harrison Good with the steal. Got an open path to the basket. Instead gives it up to Kellen Kripe. Partially blocked, but back to Good. Shot is blocked. But free throw's coming for Harrison Good. We'll check and see who the Marion foul is on. It's on Tori Beal, her second. Team foul number 4 on Marion. And Harrison Good averaging 0.6 points per game. Chance to add to her total. First free throw off the hill. She'll get one more. Spradling in, replacing Ryan Wiley. 1:42 to go, third quarter. The Lady Berries 43, the Lady Giants 12. The winner of this game will play in Friday night's second semifinal here at the Crawley Athletic Center, where they'll take on Lafayette Jeff. The first semifinal is already set. We will be Kokomo and McCutcheon at 6 o'clock here from Lafayette. Nothing but that on that second free throw from Good. Logansport extends to a 44-12 lead. 100 seconds to play in our third quarter. Coach Kiesling still coaching, telling his team he wants to stop here on this possession. Beal to Gamble. Gamble dribbles between the circles. Now finds Thomas in the high post, but is intercepted. Another good play defensively by the Lady Berries.
Nice effort.
Kripe, 13-foot pull-up jump shot off the high glass, no good. Harrison Good offensive rebound, no good. Battle for the rebound goes right to Kellen Kripe. She puts the shot up and puts it in.
Nice, kind bounce off the rim.
Kellen Kripe, a very impressive performance off the bench tonight for Logansport with 7 points. She's been very active on both ends of the court. Logansport 46, Marion 12, a minute to play in our third quarter. As Beal has it, far side now for Addison Weaver. Bounce pass inside for Thomas to Sharon. Sharon takes it up.
Nice.
Blocked by Spradling, out of bounds. Marion will keep it with 48.9 seconds to play. Substitution for the Lady Giants. Layla Boyd in, replacing Addison Weaver. Logansport 46, Marion 12. 48.9 seconds to play. Third quarter.
Quiet as a library in here.
It sure is. As Boyd gets it. Now for Tori Beal. Beal back to Layla Boyd for Beal. Beal on the far side. We're going to get a foul, I believe, on Spradley. A little bit of a hand check across the way. We'll check and see to make sure. And that is the call for Spradley, her first. Fourth on the team with 36.4 seconds to play. Third quarter. Logansport on top 46-12. As Marion has really struggled to score 6 points in the first quarter. Did not score in the second quarter. Just 6 so far here in the third quarter. Big reason they're down 46-12. Now see if Marion holds maybe for the final shot of this quarter. Still 25 seconds to go. As Thomas has it in the corner. Tries to dribble into the teeth of that zone defense. Finds a little opening. Shot is off the mark. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Logansport will get it with 16.1 seconds to go. And they'll have a chance to hold for the final shot. of the third quarter. Richie double team in the backcourt, dribbles through that double team. Now bounce pass for Harrison Good. 3-pointer on the way for Good, and she knocks it down. Notice they foot on the line, a long two. But Harrison Good, very impressive minutes off the bench for Logansport, and that will do it for quarter number 3. It's Logansport 48, Marion 12. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
The Cass County Family YMCA salutes all student athletes in the IHSAA Girls High School Basketball State Tournament. The drive to push yourself physically and mentally. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The YMCA is a fan listening to this game. Go, Lady Berries.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
The Logansport Lady Berries playing in the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL Logansport. Back to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe and Dave.
Thank you very much, Alan James. 48-12. It's a 35-point margin plus 36 points. So our chief meteorologist and engineer, Austin Falk, pointed out what we're going to have here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, maybe more rain by Logansport. They've just been raining down on Marion. And I haven't seen, this is a blowout, Joe. I haven't seen this bad of a score since I scrimmaged our media rival Bo Wicker on the basketball court. Me with the 48.
I
and Bo
was
with the
about
12.
to say, I knew that
Yes,
was
that's
where
right.
it was. So it's going to be a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Now we get a steal by Kalia Jones back out there with her 4 personal fouls. Takes it strong to the goal. Off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. And Kellen Kripe has it for the Lady Berries. And Coach Giesing has emptied out his bench. So it's Kripe, Spradling, Good, Goldie Kitchell, and Talia McCray. And now McCray has a wide open bucket, and she puts it in.
And everybody's getting into the act. You mentioned Goldie Kitchell. We see the former Mayor Logansport over there rooting on, and all the families here tonight.
And Dave, these are important minutes for this squad. We got 4 senior starters. They're going to need some. There's a lot of openings next year. And we get an offensive rebound by Marion, and a couple free throws coming. Foul is on Goldie Kitchell. Her first.
Yeah, this is a really great tune-up game as we, start to ease into sectional play to get your whole bench able to get in, score some points, and like you said, Joe, next year we're losing some girls, so we're going to need the next girl up.
First free throw is off the mark, no good. Malia Gamble in for Tori Beal, and one more free throw coming for Samron Scott, 5'7" senior. She drills the second free throw. It's Logansport 50, Marion 13. Now some full court pressure. Kellen Kripe breaks it nicely for Harrison Good. Back to Kripe. Now to Goldie Kitchell in the high post for Good. Now for Talia McCray. Finds Goldie Kitchell. She's wide open underneath. Puts the shot up. It's a little bit short. Rebound is deflected into the corner. Tracked down by Layla Boyd for Marion. And the Lady Giants will bring it across the timeline. Boyd picks up her dribble. Now for Talia Jones. Jones, nice little finger roll. Puts the shot up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Goes off of Logansport, I believe. As Goldie Kitchell got a fingertip on it, but just couldn't secure that rebound.
Yeah, Goldie Kitchell with some good height out there and able to kind of go straight up and make Marion miss that shot.
And just a sophomore, so she's got a chance to have a good varsity career for the Lady Berries.
Definitely.
50-13. Logansport on top of Marion. Boyd has a three-pointer on the way, a little bit short. Rebound is deflected, and Harrison Good comes up with it for Logansport. For Kellen Kripe. And Kripe double team in the backcourt, gives it up now to Good. Good will step into a three-point shot, and she hits it.
And I think the Marion defender got a hand on
She
that.
might have.
She might be able to get a 4-point play on that.
Harrison Good with the long two previously, now a three-pointer, 8 points for Good. Logansport 53, Marion 13, 5:50 to go here in our fourth quarter. Gamble for Kalia Jones. Jones takes it strong to the goal. Shot is off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. Offensive rebound for Marion to Kalia Jones, and the ball taken away by Kellen Kripe. Now we're going to get a held ball situation. Arrow points toward Marion. And just continue to be impressed with Kellen Kripe, Dave. She is something else on the defensive end. She has really made her presence out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Stars shining all over the place for the Logan Sport Berries.
Now, Thomas will step into a long three-point shot off the mark, no good. Spradling has the rebound for Harris, good. Logan Sport with numbers, good. The bounce pass to Kellen Kripe. Shot is no good, but she does draw the foul. And if that's Cameron Scott, that will be foul number 5. And
she got that ball up quick and high, Joe. It looked like a set in volleyball.
It's unfortunate for Cameron Scott. That will be the end of her high school career, as a senior will foul out in her last game. And I know she was hoping for a better performance. Just foul trouble really caused problems for Marion all night long.
Yeah, this is a tough draw, this Logan Sport team that really, is the kind of ebb and flow and roller coaster of rosters goes. This is a very good roster for the Lady Berries and a very good season for them, and just a little bit of the opposite on the other side.
And so Coach McKinney with a hug for his senior, Cameron Scott. Smile on her face, smile on his face as her career comes to an end for Marion. One more free throw coming for Kellen Kripe. Rims out. Goldie Kitcher with the offensive rebound. For the Lady Berries, double teamed.
Ooh, that could have been a foul.
Sure could have been. The ball goes off of McCray out of bounds. And I think they're going to be hesitant to blow the whistle, Dave, with a 40-point game inside of 5 minutes to go. They're going to let a lot of little stuff go, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's good at this point.
Logan Sport 53, Marion 13, 4:35 to go. Fourth quarter. Lady Berries 2-3 zone defense. Weaver deflected by Good, but tracked down by Boyd near midcourt. Now for Gamble in the corner. Aubrey Rodell says, I'm wide open, and she is wide open underneath. She's jumping up and down. I can see her, but unfortunately the Marion Lady Giants can't find her. Nothing else, she's getting some good calisthenics. Now they find her down low, and she has the shot go off the bottom of the backboard. She's smiling. She's like, Coach, I was open like for an hour. If they had got to me sooner, I'd have finished.
Well, it is frustration incorporated for this Marion Giants team, and Logan Sport Berry is well on their way to a Friday night battle.
Yep. Spradling, three-pointer on the way. Is off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. Kellen Kripe comes up with it. She will step into a three. A little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Boyd comes up with the rebound for Marion. For Kalia Jones. Jones 2 on 5, but she'll take it all the way to the goal. Good crossover move. Or Euro step, I should say, and draws the foul. And free throws coming for Kalia Jones. Foul is on Talia McCray. Her first. 6th on the team. And Kalia Jones back to the free throw line. Jones with 8 points on the night for the Lady Giants.
Great strong drive.
Free throw off the mark, no good. This free throw line has really been a struggle for Marion. Just 3 out of 9 unofficially from the charity stripe.
Really about 10 points below her season average.
Free throw off the mark, no good. But we're going to get a lane violation on McCray, so another free throw coming. So McCray will get a second chance with 3:35 to play, fourth quarter. Logan Sport 53, Marion 13. And Lafayette Jeff awaits the Logan Sport Lady Berries on Friday. Free throw off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound. And coming up with it is Aubrey Rodell, just a freshman. She is full of life. She's smiling all the time, Dave. That's the kind of kid you can build a program around. So Marion's losing some good ball players. But I love her enthusiasm and her spark out there for Marion.
Yeah, that was really great stuff. And as we look over at the Logan Sport Berries, 2 all smiles, as they should be. There's actually Lydia Good looks to be all business over there, as she is just a competitive person. But so many competitive players on our team. Coach Kiesling's got to be impressed with their effort tonight.
So the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos await Logan Sport. These two teams met back in December at the Berry Bowl. We saw that game, part of the girl-boy doubleheader, and Logan Sport won that game 47-27. It's been a tough season for Lafayette Jeff with just 2 wins. But you play a team on their home court in the sectional, anything can happen.
Absolutely, and Logan Sport's going to bring it, so it should be a good either way.
Addison Weaver, three-pointer partially blocked, I believe. Rodell tries to save it, and she does. To Marion, keep it alive for Weaver. The ball is deflected by Harrison Good, but it is saved by Marion. Now Rodell, she's got a baseline jumper on the way, a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by McCray to Kellen Kripe. And Kripe will bring it into the front court for the Lady Berries. 3 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Logansport 53, Marion 13. Rylan Spradley has it across the way. Now finds Harrison Good between the circles. Good, and we're going to reach in foul on Layla Boyd. Boyd's second. Sixth on the team, I believe, so no free throws yet. So the next Marion foul will put Logansport in the bonus, and Logansport's next foul will put Marion in the bonus. Each team with 16 fouls here at the 2:30 mark of our fourth quarter. Kellen Cripe looking for Goldie Kitchell inside. It's deflected. Nice play that time from Kalia Jones, and hustling to the court is Aubrey Rodell. Another great play by Rodell, and some more smiles. I tell you, that's one of my favorite players, Dave. I just love that hustle and effort that she's got out there. You'd never tell that her team was down 40 the way she's playing.
Absolutely not. Marion scored 6 in that first quarter, didn't score in the second quarter. Now they've scored, 7 in this whole half.
Now steal by Rodell and taking it all the way and laying it in.
9 in this half.
Is Layla Boyd, her first field goal. 53-15. Logansport on top, inside of 2 minutes to play in our fourth quarter. Now Goldie Kitchell has it down low. Kitchell has a shot partially blocked by Gamble. Now she gets it back, though. She reposts. Turnaround shot a little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. Marion comes up with it as Gamble comes up with a loose ball. 1-on-4 is Gamble. She picks up her dribble. Can't find an open teammate. Now finds Kalia Jones, who fakes a three-point shot. Little teardrop in the lane. Off the mark. No good. By Jones. Talia McCray with the rebound for Logansport. For Cripe, now Goldie Kitchen, who's wide open inside, and she puts it in.
And Golda's teammate's been trying to get the ball. She's doing the work on the defensive end. Got a little bit of offense in there.
Logansport 55, Marion 15 as we approach 1 minute to play, fourth quarter. Weaver. Now for Gamble. Gamble tries to find an open teammate, finds Kalia Jones between the circles. Thought about a long three-point shot, passes on it. Now Weaver has a shot blocked. Another defensive play by Kellen Cripe. And now it goes off of Logansport out of bounds. Marion will maintain possession with 45 seconds to play.
There's some howling over in the Logansport.
Oh, yeah. The starters are enjoying watching the hustle of this second unit. Now we got Harrison Good with a steal. Good. Bounce pass for Kellen Cripe. She lays it up. Off the mark. No good. Jones has the rebound for Marion. Quickly ahead now is Layla Boyd. She lays it up and lays it in.
Golda Kitchell about got there, but couldn't quite get there.
55-17, Logansport on top. And now the Logansport fans rise and give their Lady Berries a standing ovation as the final 15 seconds will drain off the clock, and Logansport will advance to the sectional semifinal on Friday night against the Lafayette Jeff Lady Broncos. Now Kitchell gets it off the inbounds pass, off to Martin, no good. Talia McCray with a rebound to Kellen Cripe. Shot up, no good. And that will do it. Our final score, Logansport 55, Marion 17. We will step aside for a break. When we return, we'll have our post-game show. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on IndianasBestRadio.com.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes. Student athletes to become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
You know, Pizza and Sandwich Shop in downtown Logansport is honored to serve and support the Lady Berries basketball team and its fans. You know, not only has the best food in town, but is now offering family fun activities such as an escape room and a golf simulator. You know, has delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Call today for more information. 574-722-5300. Go Lady Berries.
AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL Logansport. It's time for the post game of Lady Berries basketball. We go back to Lafayette Jeff. Here's Joe Setz and Dave Packard.
Thanks very much, Alan James. Welcome back to the Crawley Athletic Center in Lafayette. Lafayette Jeff High School, the Logansport Lady Berries with a final score of 55-17. As Mayor Dave Kitchen, does he want to talk to us real quick? There we go. So,
Mr. Mayor, you want to Former Mayor Logan Sport here.
Well, you had a question. I couldn't hear you. So what was the?
Well, I think, did we have everybody in the scoring column tonight, or was it Rylan and maybe Chloe Crook?
Rylan Spradley did not score.
Rylan Spradley was the only Berry that did not score. What a great night for the Berry girls, and an outstanding night for the kids across the board. 55 points. That's great. And a running clock. Yeah, that's the first for this team.
And it's on a school night, too. That's always a good thing.
That's exciting. We appreciate the former mayor coming over and talking to us as he was rooting on his daughter, Goldie, who got in the scoring column there. And just the fans were just over the moon at this performance. We love this performance. This is what we expect out of the Lady Berries, quite frankly. And as I look on the stat sheet here, Joe, Marion Giants unable to get a 3-point field goal to go. 0 for 14 from 3. For free throws, they were only 3 of 10, where Logan Sport shot 7 for 21, which normally they will do a little bit better than that, and 12 of 17 from the line is pretty decent. And, Marion, as you look at their quarter point totals, first quarter 6 points, second quarter 0, third quarter 6, fourth quarter 5, and that just wasn't getting it done, as the first 3 quarters for the Berries were 19, 12, and 17. Logan Sport able to go on a 22-2 run at one point, and this one really never in question after the first 5 minutes. Marion had to lead early, very early, and then all Logan Sport from there.
Yep, I was really impressed with the spunk that Marion showed. They were not scared. They were not intimidated. They knew they were decided underdogs. They didn't want to end their season playing scared. They really played well for the first few minutes, but it's so hard to win when you can't make shots. They struggle from the free throw line. They struggle from beyond the arc, as you said. And Logan Sport really clicked offensively. Got to go on that 22-2 run. And that was pretty much all she wrote at that point.
Yeah, I think the secret was going to be if Kalia Jones could have got going, the senior.
Yes.
She's such a dynamic player, but unable to get it going as Logan Sport had a good game plan for her and everything as a whole. And, Logan Sport, as they move forward, they're going to face tougher opponents. This was a great night for them to kind of get in rhythm a little bit in this sectional play, to get everybody off the bench and almost everybody in the scoring column. And just so proud of this team for what they did tonight.
And as former Mayor Dave Kitchell mentioned to everybody, 10 of the 11 players scored. Rylan Spradlin was the only player who did not score. Now Coach Keesley's making his way, so leading the way for the Lady Berries, Gabby Ritchie with 14 points. Lydia Goat had 13. Harrison Good with 8. Kellen Kripe with 7. Kendra Sutton, Chloe Crook, Ryan Wiley had 2, as did Goldie Kitchell and Talia McRae. And Daisy Jones has 3. So here's Coach Keesling, all smiles, as you might expect, following a win in the sectional.
Preps and
that's all right.
So Dave and Coach Keesling are exchanging pleasantries before the interview. I like that. And Coach, the team know what you guys did against Marion early in the regular season. They know they only had one win. How hard was it to get them motivated and to play in a sectional game where you were the decided favorite?
Yeah, we first of all, we just looked at the sectional as a whole, and once again we feel good about the draw. Obviously, the basketball gods are looking on us favorably, or whatever you want to say. But the bottom line is, the tournament's one game at a time, and you got to make sure you take care of business and then move on to the next one. And so we just knew we wanted to make sure we got a good start tonight. And I felt like the girls did, and we got everybody on the floor, and playing time. That's always good, especially in sectional. So obviously next game on the docket's going to be Friday night, and right here against Lafayette Jeff, and on their home floor. And they don't have a very strong record, but I told the girls in the locker room, I said, you're going to need to be ready to play. I would say they're one team who's maybe stronger than their record indicates. And so it's a game we're definitely going to have to be ready for.
Well, I think the heat in the kitchen is going to get a little hotter with every game. It's going to get tougher.
You bet it does.
And you touched on it. You got a lot of players out there on the court tonight, and how important is that to get all the ladies minutes and get them in the offense? They were playing like a family tonight. They were really loving to get each other the ball.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to have happen, so you can kind of get everybody's feet wet and on the floor, have that experience. And it never hurts to have that kind of experience coming into the next game. And so that's always a good feeling. And tourney time's just a good feeling in general. You know, everybody wipes the records away. You start over, and you hope you're playing well. Tourney time comes along, and we feel like we are. And so getting there by the floor tonight is certainly a fun experience as well. So,
and your go-to players were outstanding as always. Gabby Ritchie with 14, Lydia Good with 13. But I tell you, the girl that impressed me was Kellen Kripe. I loved the way she played defensively.
Yep.
She made some baskets. She was just all over the court for you guys.
She come out tonight and really just played the way we think Kellen can play consistently, and so you hit the nail on the head. She's got quick hands, and she knows how to get out in passing lanes, and she just does a great job defensively for us on top of that zone. And so she's excellent that way. Offensively, she stepped up first half. I think she had 2 good looks at the bucket. She nailed one outside, and then kept the ball moving down the floor on the break whenever we were in transition. And so she just did a lot of good things tonight. So it was a good night for Kellen for sure.
And you were able to hold Kalia Jones to about 10 points under her season average. Was she kind of a focal point for you guys?
Well, we know that Marion has struggled this year, and but the one young lady that certainly can get things done for him is Kalia Jones, and so she's always kind of a focal point when you're playing Marion, just from the standpoint you don't want her to get off early and have a good start. And so we were able to get on her early and try to really focus on her and kind of keep her off balance, and that certainly kind of was a snowball effect in the rest of the way.
Just a few things I look at on the stat sheet here. You held the Marion Giants to 0 of 14 from the three-point line. They did not make a three-pointer all night. In the second quarter, they had a 0 on the board. They did not score in that second quarter.
Right.
And Logan Sport went on a 22-2 run. That was the biggest run you guys went on. But just a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, and you try to search for different victories within the game, a game within the game, so to speak. And so I think they were 6 points, and we kind of made a goal. Hey, let's see if we can keep them at 10 or under 10. You do little things like that to challenge the team when you get up, maybe early like we did. And so those were the kind of games we were playing with the kids to try to get them keep them mentally focused, and they kind of bought into that and really worked hard at it. So yeah. So, hey, really appreciate your coverage. This is great. Yep. It's great for the kids, and so it's neat to have you out here.
And if you have any family members that want to listen on the team, we are also going to be online. We're streaming all of your sectional run too. So that's awesome. Anybody in the world can listen to the Lady Berries going around.
That's great. That's awesome. So,
well, Coach, we know it's a school night, so we'll let you get going. I know you guys going to have a fun bus ride home. Then.
Yeah, we're just going to try to get home so we get to bed, get up again.
That's right. Coach Chris Keasley, we will talk to you on Friday night.
All righty, thank you.
All right, Coach Chris Keasley and the victorious Logan Sport Lady Berries. We will step aside for a break. When we return, we will wrap things up. This is the IHSA Girls Basketball Tournament on WSAL with live streaming on Indiana's BestRadio.com.
The Cass County Family YMCA salutes all student athletes in the IHSAA Girls High School Basketball State Tournament. The drive to push yourself physically and mentally. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The YMCA is a fan listening to this game. Go, Lady Berries.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes. Student athletes to become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Pizza and Sandwich Shop in downtown Logansport is honored to serve and support the Lady Berries basketball team and its fans. Not only has the best food in town, but is now offering family fun activities such as an escape room and a golf simulator. Has delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Call today for more information. 574-722-5300. Go Lady Berries.
The post-game show continues. Here's Joe Stetz and Dave Packard.
All right, Alan James, thank you very much. Welcome back to the Crawley Athletic Center, Lafayette Jeff High School, as we put the finishing touches on this one. The Logan Sport Lady Berries survive and advance is the name of the game. And Coach Kiesling, though, he's already cautioning the Lafayette Jeff, even with this just 2 wins, team better than the record. You're playing them on their home court. The Berries cannot take it very lightly at all.
No, they can't, Joe, and they're not. I mean, we've seen them play back-to-backs with the boys this year, and just been really impressed with their play. We saw more of the deep bench today. They already have a lot of stars, but it's a large percentage of stars on that team, and just really appreciate what they did. And I just want to give a little shout-out since this game was so in hand to our sponsors, as I go down the list here, without them, we're not able to do these broadcasts, and we're not able to get that streaming to people so that the relative, the uncle in Alaska can listen. Mike Anderson, always been a solid contributor to the radio station, Logan Sport Savings Bank, of course, the Hop, Josh Hopper, we always see at the Invitational, and shout out to Christy Ritchie, who works there now, an old friend of mine. His Pizza and Sandwich Shop, Clarence, used to come on the Dave Packard Experience, and he's just awesome with support for pretty much everything. And then last but not least, the Cass County Family Y, who has a beautiful facility over there with all that glass and the pomp and circumstance they added. And it's just it warms my heart to see Logan Sport support the radio station, let us do what we do, and provide this coverage for the fans.
Absolutely. And another guy we couldn't do this without, our chief meteorologist and engineer, Austin Folk. Thank you, as always, Austin, for your outstanding work, and hopefully we'll get a chance to work with you real soon. So that will do it here from Lafayette Jeff. Once again, our final score, Logan Sport 55 and Marion 17. Our next broadcast on AM 1230, FM 94.9 WSL will be Thursday night as the boys return to action as the Lafayette Harrison Raiders play host to the Logan Sport Berries. We'll be on the air with the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show at about 7:15, set for about 7:30. For Austin and Dave Packard, this is Joe Stetz wishing you a great basketball evening.
Thanks for listening to this broadcast of the IHSAA Girls State Basketball Tournament, the 4A Sectional 7 at Lafayette Jeff. Sponsored by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logan Sports Savings Bank, Pizza and Sandwich Shop, and the Cass County Family YMCA. Let's take you back to the music on AM 1230 and FM 94.9 WSAL Logan Sport.
Fox News, I'm Kathleen Maloney. Ice storm warnings in parts of the South where up to a half inch of ice is expected.
That amount of ice creates a whole host of problems. You're talking about the potential for power outages, crashes, and backups for miles, something that we already saw happen over in Arkansas.
Fox Weather's Nicole Valdez. Car crashes on icy roads are blamed for 2 deaths in Texas. A COVID watchdog committee claims unqualified businesses received pandemic relief loans from the government.
More than 69,000 questionable Social Security numbers that received some $5.4 billion with a B, and that's just from studying more than 33 million applicants. There were many more.
Fox's David Spunt. The Republican-led House Oversight Committee holds its first hearing on COVID fraud tomorrow. America is listening to Fox News.
Emmaus's Food Pantry at 19 West Richardville Street, Logansport, is open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for drive-through service only. If you need food for yourself and your family, please know that you are not alone, and we are here to help. Please call us on 574-725-2058 if you would like to know more about our food pantry programs and services. God bless you all.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, can potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
Weather for the Diamond Marketplace.
For tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows at 10, wind chill values as low as -5. For Wednesday, mostly sunny, high around 27. Mostly sunny skies for Thursday, we'll have highs around 36. Much colder for Friday, mostly sunny, highs around 22. And for Saturday in the long range, partly sunny, the high near 34.
Get the extended AccuWeather forecast and local radar picture online at indianasbestradio.com. Stay tuned to this Iron Horse broadcasting station.
Now for the community calendar, a public service produced from our website, indianasbestradio.com.
The community calendar is brought to you by Broadway Broadband. Stay connected with Broadway Broadband fiber to the home, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net. Walden American Legion, Robert Ray Brown, Post 418, will have its monthly drive-through, carry-out only, chicken and noodle dinner from 10:45 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on February 1st. The dinner will be chicken and noodles, mashed potatoes, and green beans for $9. It's open to the public. Drive up or call in orders at 574-626-2625. Don't miss Donuts with Dino at the Logansport Cass County Public Library on Saturday, February 4th. Story time starts at 10 a.m. Plus, get a take and make craft.
The community calendar is a free service for eligible organizations. For details, visit indianasbestradio.com.
If you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-317-0923 now. I'm here with spokesman for the firm, John Wolf. So, John, tell everyone listening who should call in.
Well, Maria, first off, thank you for having me here with you. We always enjoy answering the listeners' questions. Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Call 800-317-0923.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now to speak with a live agent for free. Call 800-317-0923.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language, like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Go to babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting scent. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Add Gain scent beads for an even longer-lasting scent.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, summarizing the rates and benefits from financially strong insurers.
Call 800-715-9880.
That's right, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling today.